Alright, so in this quick video, I just wanted to go over what I'd recommend as the fastest way to add an extra $50,000 per month to a marketing agency, assuming you have the foundations in place. So assuming you've delivered good results in the past, you have happy clients, you can sell to a reasonable degree. This isn't really targeted for beginners, people just starting out, because they have bigger problems to solve than adding this 50K, right? They just need to figure out how to actually deliver in the first place, things like that. But if you have the foundations, if you have at least past results, this is what I'd recommend for you. And if your goal is to sign more clients, as efficiently, as effectively as possible, then make sure you implement this, because I see no agencies doing this properly, which is why I'm making this video. So if you don't know who I am, my name's Ethan Welby. I'm the founder of Agency Growth Partner. We help established marketing agencies increase revenue by an extra 50, 100,000 a month within 6 to 9 months by building out client acquisition machines, like I'm going to talk about in this video. So the high level view of what we're doing is we are leveraging case studies. And it may sound so simple, but I see no agencies, except my clients of course, doing it properly. So all we're doing at the end of the day, to break this down to first principles, all we're doing is just showing results to similar people and asking if they want the same thing. That's it. That's it. So if you had a client in the past, let's say you helped a supplement brand. That is a S for supplement. Okay? And let's say you helped them to generate an extra $1 million. Okay? And a supplement brand. So all that we want to do, all that we want to do is, because we did this for one supplement brand, what we want to do is reach out to, you guessed it, other supplement brands. This is also a supplement, as you can see. And then another one. And then another one. These are actually how supplements look. So the thing is, most agencies don't do this. They get the case study. They spend hours and hours, energy, time, delivering amazing results for one person just to, get the results, put it on their website, and then forget about it completely. It's absurd, because you put in all this work, why not leverage it to get more clients? So imagine that. If you helped a supplement brand generate 1 million, and you just reached out to another supplement brand exactly like this one and said, hey, we just helped these guys to generate an extra 1 million. They're exactly like you. We do the exact same thing for you. Would you be open to a call to talk about it? It's that easy. It's really that easy, but no one does this. So I want to go into a bit more detail on exactly how to do this. But firstly, you want to build an outreach system around it. Now, outreach is literally just reaching out. Just reaching out to other brands, and we want to do it in a way that's as effective as possible, and I'll show you how to do it now. So what a lot of people do, if for some reason they are smart enough to do outreach, build an outreach system around the case studies, what I see them doing is they help this supplement brand, then they reach out to fashion brands, that's a t-shirt, or pet brands, that's a dog with one leg. But you get the point. They reach out to people who don't actually have similarities, besides the fact that they, maybe e-commerce brands or selling direct to consumer. Besides that, they're not reaching out to specific people. Okay? So the key point is to reach out to brands exactly like the case study. Right? Reach out to brands exactly like it, because imagine how easy it would be to sell them, because all you need to do is say, they're exactly like you, we'll do the exact same thing, let's talk about it. That's it. We don't have to overcomplicate this. And I see all these people on YouTube, on Twitter, or on LinkedIn, they're talking about all these hacks and stuff. It's literally just this. Okay? And the key point is to mention pains and outcomes. Problems and outcomes is another way of saying it. Because if we say we helped, this supplement brand to, have a nice business, it's not specific, right? We need something tangible to go off of. So the best thing that you can use is revenue. So imagine in the outreach, okay, let's say I said, hey, we help this supplement brand to, have a good day. These guys will be like, okay, who cares? But if I said I helped them generate an extra 1 million within 30 days while increasing their profit margin without ad spend, they'll be like, okay, let's talk. So we want to go off of the key things that your ideal client actually wants. And in 99% of cases, if you're working with businesses, it's revenue. And you can pretty much tie anything to a revenue benefit. Okay. So, and also if they're facing any sort of pains. So let's say with supplement brands, not to overcomplicate this thing, but let's say supplement brands have a difficult time with production, right? So we can say, we help solve the production issue while generating an extra 1 million, right? Just being specific on the problems that they face and the outcomes that they want. Okay? And again, the more they can relate, the better it'll do. The more people can relate to the case study, the better it will do. Next, build a content system around it. Now, the same with outreach. It's just a way to share it with more people, right? Because at the end of the day, all we're doing to break this down is just showing results to people and asking if they want the same. Crazy, right? But that's literally all we're doing. So with content, it's the same approach. We want to speak to the right people. We want to, get in front of the right people that can actually resonate with what we're saying. It's just a way to do it at scale. So, for example, on my LinkedIn, I make posts, as you can see, let me just bring this up, it can reach 500 people with one post. And this might have taken me 30 seconds to make, as opposed to sending, 500 emails, right? So this is just using leverage. So, again, there's no real point in going through this, but it's just to explain, how these posts can reach people. And we're doing the exact same thing. We can just talk about the case studies in the posts, right? So if I brought up my Slack and I showed how, we're booking meetings for a client like Fred over here, with big brands, it's the same thing. So exactly, it's just that, okay? There's not much to it. So what you want to do is in your content, in your videos, in your LinkedIn posts, in your Twitter posts, it's extremely useful to talk about pain points that your clients felt in the past. So with that supplement brand example, if you made, a YouTube video saying how we solved the production issue for supplement brands, all the supplement brands, all these guys would be like, hey, I'm facing the same problem. Let me watch that. Then they watch it, then they trust you, then they like you, then they get onto a call. And because you provided value up front and because they trust that you did this for another brand, they will sign up as a client. That's it. And then finally, this is if you really want to, get things going, if you really want to put the effort in, you can use client interviews as a sales asset. So basically what it is let's say you helped Mr. Supplement brand over here. Then you ask the founder, hey, would you be open to a quick call where we can discuss, the outcomes that you got, your experience with us? He'll be like, yeah, of course. And then what you do is you get onto a Zoom call with the founder, right? That is the founder of the supplement brand, that is you, and that is the play button for YouTube. These drones are getting better every time. And then you just talk about the pain points that he felt. So it's like an interview format. It's like a podcast. You say things like, hey, so what was your experience before working with us? Cool. What is the outcomes after working with us? Yeah, we generate an extra 1 mil revenue. And then you say, or you ask, what did we do to actually help you get there? They go through all of that stuff. And we obviously have SOPs and standard operating procedures. We have, the process is written down on exactly how to conduct these interviews. And we obviously give it to all of our clients. If you wanted, I can make a video on it. But that's pretty much it at the end of the day. So once you have this video, the benefit is that it becomes one of your best sales assets. So if someone asks, what do you do? If you're doing outreach and someone asks, what do you do? Or you get some inbound leads, what you can do is just send this video to them. And if someone books in a call with you, you can send this video to them. And it's just going to warm them up, mirror for tablets, and it's just going to warm them up before the call, because they're going to see these case studies, they're going to trust you, they're going to like you, and it's just going to make closing so much easier. Okay? So these are the ways that I'd recommend leveraging case studies, and then it just comes down to a matter of how much volume can you put into the system. Because adding an extra 50K a month, it sounds like some crazy number to some people. It's honestly not much, but you know, if you charged 5K a month times 10 clients, that's 50K a month, assuming you did it on a recurring basis. So if you can just find 10 clients or 10 prospects or 10 brands that are similar to the one that you helped already, I mean, how difficult would it be to add an extra 50,000 a month? Assuming you can deliver the results, assuming you can handle that amount of clients. But fundamentally, it's not complex. There's nothing complicated about it, genuinely. So when I see all these people on YouTube, you know, talking about unnecessary things because they're not actually doing it, you know, then you can always come back to this video. So I hope you found this useful. And if you want more information on any of these, just message me or drop a comment or send an email or whatever you think. And then also do the other YouTube things, like the video, subscribe, and yeah. And if you want help actually implementing an acquisition system like this, completely done for you on a pay and results basis, obviously you can just book a time using the link in the description. You can speak to someone on the team, most likely, or myself, if you get a lucky booking. But otherwise, I'll talk to you in the next one. And yeah, that's all from this.